None of the shooting games are as fun as zombie shooter games. But there's only few mobile zombies games that's worth checking.
Something's wrong here.
But don't worry because we're here to provide you the top 10 best zombie games that you can play with your friends.
So without further ado, let's get started. Starting with number 10, it's
Unkilled. It's a high graphics co-op zombie survival game where you play as a soldier who survived the zombie apocalypse and now he needs to save New York City from the onslaught of the undead. The game has decent storyline, 40 powerful weapons, boss fights, and yes, multiplayer of course.
next up to number 9, it's
Rage Z. This zombie FPS supports up to 6 players online at the same time, and it features 20 plus upgradable weapons with 5 types of game modes, including Survival, Capture the Flag, TDM, and much more.
Next up at number 8, it's
Zombie Combat Simulator. This is one of the best local multiplayer game where you battle through endless hordes of bloodthirsty zombies in third-person mode. You can co-op with all your friends in different types of maps. Overall, it's a fun multiplayer game with decent graphics and simple controls.
next up number 7, it's
Hide for Zombies. It's a very addictive hide-and-seek game where you can play as zombie and infect all the other survivors or play as survivor and survive as long as possible without turning into a zombie. If you get infected, you'll become a zombie and got new ability to sense enemies. And you can play in 3 different in-game locations: warehouse, hospital, and a town that might remind you of Minecraft.
Next up at number 6, it's Fan of Guns. This is a multiplayer online shooter game with dynamic team gameplay. In this game, you will get a large number of maps, skins, and weapons. The game also have different games modes like Team Deathmatch, Zombie Survival, War Mode, Capture Points, and many others. This game is inspired by CSGO, but half-pixel style graphics. Next up at number 5, it's
Left to Survive. Left to Survive is a zombie shooter game with a post-apocalyptic world setting where zombies have enslaved the earth and taken control. Your main mission is to grab your weapons and go out on the streets to face a direct combat with the undead. The game has outstanding visuals, PvP mode, and lots of challenging levels.
Next up at number 4, it's
Dead Rivals. Dead Rivals is an MMORPG set in a post-apocalyptic setting where you have to make your way through a zombie-infested world while completing missions and improving your characters. Here, you get the opportunity to both cooperate with other players online and battle against them in PvP mode. The game has lots of features including character customization, real-time multiplayer, story mode, and much more.
Next up at number 3, it's Code Z. This is an online zombie survival shooting game inspired by Left 4 Dead 2. You can play this game on both FPP or TPP mode, anything you want. In this game, players need to be on the lookout for zombie attacks, Taste the harsh living environment and explore survival in the end of the world, whether it is individual, single-handedly, or working with other partners in order to find scarce living resources for this world. Gaming rule: survival of the fittest. Next up, number 2, it's
Horror Forest 3. It's an MMORPG where you have to escape from countless zombies throughout settings full of hidden elements and traps. With a third-person point of view, you'll need to lead your character to attack enemies and collect objects to make you stronger. In this game, you will find zombies, infected dogs, and other dark forces. Walking with determination, you'd use your best attacks and an arsenal of weapons to clear out all the evil and survive.
finally to number 1, it's
Life After. Life After is an open world game inspired by Days Gone, where your main goal is to survive in this post-apocalyptic world. Now you must find shelter, build a fence, collaborate with others, and combat against a ton of evil monsters to survive.
Well, that's it for today. But wait, you can also check out Attack on Titan games, games above 1 gigabyte, best games like CS, Go for mobiles. So what are you waiting for? Link is in the description box. If you like today's video, make sure you write something for us in the comments, suggest new video ideas, and don't forget to share with your friends. Thank you everyone and have a good day.